Well, of course, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports with the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series. We have the Rowdy Energy, or the Rowdy Energy Motorsports Bristol 100, 200 laps we're going to run today. I know normally that when you see the 100 behind the Bristol, it's usually 100 laps, but we're going to run 200 laps, 100 miles, just shortly over that. Following along with what practice is going on. They've got about 5 minutes left of practice, so we're going to get all the formalities out of the way. Good to see everybody out there. Appreciate you very much. And NASCAR Nathan Soren out there, driver of the number 5. Me and's family moving forward to F-150 on YouTube. Already comments out there. Love to see it. Make sure you have your watch parties out there on Facebook started. And also make sure that you have the stream hosted on Twitch. And give us a like and subscribe there on YouTube. By doing that, you'll be able to just see all of our broadcasts, get the notification bell, so that way when we go live, you'll be able to see that. 200 laps, big old race coming. Bristol, we've been here twice this week. We ran 400 in the Cup Series, and now we're 200 for the Truck Series, as we're going to start seeing how these guys are going to fare out over long stretches. And thank you to Ken MacArthur, Brandon Banks, and Matt Roberts for all that they do with the Rowdy Energy Motorsports team here for the Signature eNASCAR Cup and Truck Series. They're out here to run. They're going to have some fun, and we're going to be back with you here in just a moment. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. I do believe some things switched around on me there just a little bit. I'm trying to play the same old stuff all the time. Big old special thank you to everybody that we have out there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Kind of want to give a big old shout out to all of our sponsors out there. Appreciate each and everything that they do out there. First one, I want to show you the website because I kind of dig it. This is 46branding.com. Go over there, pick you up one of those embroidered beanies for the season. Type in promo code RACER20, and the checkout for anything over an order of $30. You're going to get 10% off right there. Shipped right here in the United States. Great little company. Got some classic designs with swag in mind right there. Big old special thank you to what they do. Go to 46branding.com, FOURTY. Why? Because you need class and swag. Of course, Drinkin Bros Racing. Those are the guys that help put on all of our broadcasts. They are one of our broadcast sponsors right there. And also, big old special thank you to all the Roku channel subscribers out there. I appreciate you very much. Reminder, November 8th, we're going to start bringing everything down so that way we can get ready for all of our live broadcasts everywhere. Rowdy Energy, if you haven't been a part of the Kyle Busch team for the Rowdy Energy drink out there, make sure you go and pick one up today. And we're advertising Manscaped out there. Manscaped is we're big fans of that whole situation right there. Of course, go out there and go to manscaped.com and check out some of their skin safe trimmers. They've got a waterproof one out there that's absolutely amazing. Take it from me. I like it. A lot of fun. And then go to Facebook.com/FILHAB. You see it there at the top right of your screen. That's F it, let's have a beer. It's a 4-letter word that I don't say on the air. But we're going to go racing. It's got a lot of fun. We had fun at Bristol on Thursday night. And now we're back here at Bristol for the Truck Series. Right here, we're going to see and take a look at the grid. Of course, brought to you by KSDT CPA, America's top tax firm, and iRacing.com. Go to iRacing.com, put my name in there, and give me a referral. Let me know that you're out there racing and we've influenced you to get out here and race. Our signature eNASCAR Truck Series is going to be the beginner series in Season 2 for everybody out there. Appreciate you guys doing what you do and all of what happens. We had qualifying earlier today. Merrick Watchhorn, he has earned the right to start on the pole. Zach Rinker's going to start on the outside. Mario Mirinda and TJ Burks there in row 2. Brandon Banks and Michael Woolley, the Midwest Maniac. You heard him broadcast with me last night. These guys are going to be right there as well. Alexander Musarella and Kevin Hayes is going to make up row 4. Cody Spare, DJ Thomas, that's going to be row 5. Eric Schaefer and Cody Kinsey. Drinkin Bros Racing Team, yeah, right there. Moving on down the grid, Matt Roberts, Zach Lima. There's Jason Guerrera and Mason Flippin. Kevin Delia and Chris Bates. Tony Kivett, Nathan Soren all the way to row 10. Dusty Amplin, CJ Munier. There's Daniel Helm there as well with Derek Schilling right behind him. Continuing down, 105 of Brad Young, then Progard, Jesse Priest, Andrew Kolb, Stephen Korsek, Jake Elrod, Jason Hastings, and Jack Webb. Aaron Mack, Aiden Hill. That's going to be row 17 for you. Ken MacArthur and Sean Conklin all the way to row 18. Moving all the way down just a little bit more for you. Ellis Garrett and Joe Sanchez going to be back here in row 19. Brian Dublé and Michael Newbrow, that's going to be row 20. Scott Huey Jr. and Cody Anderson, that's going to be the rest of it. You see myself on there. Big special thank you to Douglas Carlson out there as the grid is going to be ready to go. They're waiting for the green flag right here. Green, 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 and they're off like a prom dress. Once again, there's a Watchhorn out front. That's what they're doing. You're going to see how these trucks are going to be able to handle. They have a 20 incident limit as far as how many incidents they can have. Watchhorn is going to be out there out front doing a great job. See cars sliding down back there. Caution's going to come out real quick right here. No doubt not a bad situation to have. But looks like Matt Roberts, he made it through clean right there. Tony Kivett off track. Alexander Musarella there as well. Patience is going to be the biggest key here because they don't have any fast repairs, and they do have to have a little bit of patience. So first time these guys are running Bristol together as far as this young league with the signature eNASCAR Truck Series. We'll go back and we'll take a look at what's going on. Here's the 07 down there. Michael Woolley was there as well. Let's see. Looks like Alexander Musarella got a little bit loose, and he came off, and it collected Schaefer and a couple of other drivers right there. So Tony Kivett involved. We'll take a look at this from his point of view. He was coming around right here. Got turned by the 18 a little bit up into the 4. My goodness. A couple of things happening all at once right there. So patience is going to be key. That's how everything works out. It is Bristol, and you can't drive these trucks for quite a while. Alexander Musarella on pit road already. Very quick to see that. Up to the race leader, Merrick Watchhorn. He's going to have a choice lane for the inside and outside. Looks like Mario Miranda has made quick work and put himself up there in P2. Occasionally things happen, and bear with me for just a second. All right, there's Mario Miranda. Thank you very much to everybody out there. I appreciate each and every one of you for always tuning in and giving me somebody to talk to and broadcast, of course. Let's go all the way down. Brad Young, appreciate you. New paint scheme. Brad, where are you? Let's take a look and see where you're at. Got a new paint scheme, he says. There's Mr. Brad Young in the 105. He's got a brand new paint scheme. Nice little Pennzoil on that paint scheme on that Ford. Merrick Watchhorn's got this. Let's go, buddy. Appreciate you very much. There's Joseph Miranda out there. Let's go racing. Mason Flippin checking in. Looking forward to some short track action. Guys were awesome. Appreciate you, Taylor. You guys were awesome last night. I appreciate you very much. On time. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate you very, very, very much. Patience at Bristol. You know what? They had patience last night, Joe, and it was a great race. It turned out very, very nicely. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing here in just a moment, as we're going to be looking at the long stretch. That is pit road right there for you, and the entrance of pit road and how they're going to be. That's the exit right there. So the entrance and the exit are in the same place. But green, 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 says Fred the Flagman. They are off like a prom dress once again. The 98 there to the inside of the 2. 98 gets a really good jump, but the 2 is going to carry the outside speed. What's going to happen right here? Merrick Watchhorn, A-class driver. These guys are only separated by 1 I rating point, and now the 2 is back out front. The Virginia driver doing his job, trying to get into what he has to hold off that Ford behind him. So Chevy out front with Ford right behind him. Then Zach Rinker not far off. There is the number 60. He's going to have some company here in just a moment. And the form of Michael Woolley, who won in the signature eNASCAR Whelen Modifieds last night, the Burnt Rubber Podcast Whelen Modified Series. Love that stuff. TJ Bursk, he's in 5th. There's the number 26. Eat Florida Watermelon, he says. Whole lot of fun. That's one of the Rowdy Motorsports affiliates for the signature eNASCAR Truck Series. Second caution comes out. Looks like Brad Young involved. And that's going to come out on lap 11. It's like a bump into the 105. 49 of Helm was right there. Oh, gets a little bit loose. He did get a little bit loose. Collecting. Everybody holding their brakes. Everybody having to go around. Goodness gracious. Split the difference. Split it right there. The new paint scheme's got some road rash. And he's going to be able to get back in it here in just a moment. So just waiting for traffic to go around. The 49 of Team Don't Hit Me, the Daniel Helm out there, he was involved in that as well. Merrick Watchhorn, Mario Miranda still out front. Michael Woolley's there in 4th, so the restart's going to be absolutely interesting. Go Ken says, sorry, cutie out there. Mr. Ken MacArthur, big special hats off to that man. Up 12 positions right now is Ken MacArthur in that number 97. There's the Rowdy Energy Chevrolet You see him carrying that speed all the way around. Fantastic individual. Good to see him out there. Continue to run up 12 spots. Biggest mover of the race right now is going to be Scott Huey Jr. Scott Huey Jr. in the number 20, or I'm sorry, the number 94. You see him back there, not the 21 right there. The 94, that Chevy Silverado, the Brain Aneurysm Foundation, or the BAF paint scheme right there. The number 94. He's up 19 positions from where he started, and now it's still a whole lot of shaking. 15th, staying strong, says Bosley Games out there. Good to see you. Right Gaming. Let's go CJ. Giving CJ, I've got two CJs. Is it Munier or Anderson? We have to get it. Rob MacArthur out there. A whole lot of fun. Tonight is the night that you get just to Jason. We normally try to have a couple of broadcasters. The Cup Series, it's been just me. The Truck Series, we've had a few in and out. But no doubt I don't mind the formalities of things. The 07 and the 105 got an EOL. That's what's going on there. Thank you to the race controller Douglas Carlson out there. All of our cautions, of course, brought to you by, I've got to always remember to do this. I forget it's Bristol. So Bristol's the one track. If you ever want to be a caution sponsor and you want to do it for Bristol, this is the one track that I recommend it. Brought to you by Six Rings Racing. Make sure you go check out Six Rings Racing on all the social media platforms out there. A fun, energetic group of drivers and teams. Wonderful to have them aboard. And that's also our Lucky Dog sponsor tonight. Splash and Go, a new sponsor as well. We want to thank them, Splash and Go Racing. A huge fan of what they do. Thank you to everybody who always tune in, and we appreciate it. I just appreciate everything that you do. All of these incident points are starting to add up. They're going to have to pace themselves and be patient. The 2, the 98, the 13, and the 60. That's going to be your top 4. Inside, outside row. Pace car dives off. Turn number 4. They're waiting for the green flag. Green. Mario Miranda. I know that the 2 was trying not to go early, and Miranda capitalizes on that. He had to check up a little bit. He was starting to go just a little soon. A little wall scrape from everybody. The 2 dives hard down inside. Battle for the lead right here. Good run off the corner to the front stretch. Mario Miranda's in the lead. There's the 2 working the inside line. It's going to be a Ford out front and a whole slew of Chevys right behind him. TJ Burska has passed Michael Woolley for 4th place. Now Woolley right there with Kevin Hayes. There's another Rowdy Motorsports driver right there. Rowdy Energy all over the paint scheme. Woolley trying to hold off Toyota right behind him. DJ Thomas on the move. There's the number 61. Has the 25 of Zach Lima right behind him. As now you see DJ Thomas in the 15. He was on the move. That's what I was talking about right there. Clicked on the wrong name. Kevin Hayes up there. Mason Flippin moving up. And the 25 caution's going to come out once again. And we're going to see what is going on with what's going on here. Looks like caution comes out. I have no incidents on it yet. Kind of wondering what happened there. That was when the caution came out, so let's see what happened. That's just kind of when the caution came out. All right, caution's out. No news is good news. UL to the number 1 right there. So we're going to take a look and see what happened. Chris Bates, it's like he was involved in something. There's Jim, his spotter, always doing a great job. Go Ken, of course, out there on Twitch. Chris Progar, sorry to your sponsor, Burt Rummer Podcast, the Zombie Gaming couldn't dodge the 18 terminal motor damage. My goodness. Let's go. CJ Anderson says, Tina Anderson out there. Emily and Robbie steadily looking for Cody Kinsey. All you can hear them say is white and purple, number 11. Cautions do breed cautions. I don't know. I don't know what was up with that, but I will find out. They will tell me what's going on. I know the one got an EOL, so we're going to go and we're going to see what happened. Maybe we just kind of follow along, and we'll see what happened with the young man right there. Yellow flag. Oh, the number one spun out. That's what happened right there. Does a great job of avoiding pit road, though, so he caused the caution, and so he will get an EOL for self-spin, causing an avoidable incident. We did set it up so that the cautions were automatic because Bristol is such a high-impact track that it's hard to see. Let's go Mason flipping, they say. So the one getting the EOL right there. Some people waiting in line. Lucky Dog came around. The lucky dog on this last one was Jack Webb, it looked like. So Jesse Priest is being scored one lap down. There is Mr. Priest, the number 33, just out there trying to hold on. He is in 35th position. Mario Marin is going to choose the outside line. That Ford ready to come up and take some names, looking for another win. He won this last week. Did a great job out there as well. Lights are off on the pace car, and the QuickTripPay.com Ford is going to lead on the outside. We're going to take a look, long look right here. There is what we've got going on the backstretch. Mirinda, Watchhorn, Rinker, Burskin, Woolley, that's going to be your top 5. Kevin Ace, Mason Flippin, Zachary Lima, DJ Thomas, and Cody Kinsey. That's going to be there in your top 10. Look on the left-hand side of your screen. You're going to be able to see the top 20. Jason Guerrera included in that. Fred is up. Flag is flying. Green, green, green. We are off once again. Running like a runaway bride. Woolley there to the inside. The two coming up trying to put a pinch on the 98. Doesn't get it. Caution comes out one more time. We were talking about cautions breeding cautions, and that was a whole bunch of cautions. That right there was a bunch of people collected. Looks like Cody Kinsey was collected in that. Jake Elrod, Jack Webb. Here's what happened. No, that's everybody bumping and banging. We don't want to see that. Oh, Kevin Delia was involved in that. All right, here's Kevin Delia. Here's the restart. Looks like Kevin Delia, comes up into the 49. And man, oh man, oh man. Little side stuff going on right there. Eric Schaefer just trying to go around. The 53, the Illinois driver, is already going to be at the end of the line. So that's where that's going to be. Looks like we are going to have a lucky dog. That's going to be Jesse Priest. He is the guy eligible for the lucky dog. So we're going to see that happen in just a moment. And of course, the lucky dog sponsor. Six Rings Racing right there. An EOL is an end of the line penalty. So if you cause a caution or you are the cause of a caution, you're going to get just like a black flag. They put you at the end of the longest line as far as NASCAR terms go. And of course, in iRacing, I forget the acronyms. A lot of folks just don't know what it means. So an EOL is the end of the longest line. This is like an ARCA race in real life. Yeah, but it is. It is. These guys had some practice this week. Some guys choose to do it. Some guys choose not to do it. A lot of the Cup drivers that were in here, they were there on Wednesday. So definitely trying to make the field just a little bit better. But Priest right there, you saw him go around the track, the big old half-mile track right here. Here's a little bit about the race. Rowdy Energy Bristol 100, 200 laps. The air temperature 69 degrees right now. Nighttime skies, 56% humidity, partly cloudy skies with a 2-mile-an-hour wind, usually out of the north, but you never know. Track temperature is only 73 degrees. And I tell you what, they do heat back up as they get going. It's just cool. These cool track temperatures right now are going to make it difficult for everybody to get around. And we're going to see how that works out here in just a little bit. Go back to our race leader, who's going to be Mario Mirinda. There he is, Mario Mirinda, right there. Mr. Progar, you're absolutely welcome to come up anytime you want, buddy. Can be a pit road reporter while your crew does a full motor change. A full motor change, yeah. It's going to be a full motor change, isn't it? 40 minutes is usually what they run, so I'm all about it. I like having people up here. I like having drivers join me to give their perspective and what they have going on. Top 5 right now, Mirinda, Watchhorn, Rinker, Woolley, and Bursk. That's going to be how that's going to look. And Woolley's got the outside line with Mario Mirinda once again. So let's see how these leaders take off as we're going to get the camera 2. Lights are off on the pace car. Mirinda's out front. Watchhorn trying to get that P1 position back. Outside line is the preferred line here because of the speed that does carry moving forward. Green, green, green once again. We are off. And looks like somebody was diving down very, very low. There goes the number 2 and the 98. The 2 gets back out in front. This Watchhorn is moving. Woolley's right behind him. Rinker's right there as well. Falling off, though, TJ Bursk. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he just got a little bit slower on the restart. Big caution coming. I hear all the crashing and the wrecking behind. And it does look like that will be Jason Hastings. I do see... Here's what happened right here. Here's Jason Hastings, Brian Dublé was involved in this, and ooh, it happened right in front of him. So, like Ken MacArthur was involved in that. Let's take a look. We're going to stop it right here. We're going to look at Ken MacArthur's car, as now I do believe pit road is going to be busy for a moment. There we go. There is Ken MacArthur. Let's follow along with him. It happened right in front of him. Oh, they were wrecking in front of him. You know, I kind of wish this thing would let me know what's going on. You know, Michael Newbrow was right there, so there's a 00. What happened in front of him, that's what kind of what sent me a little bit. So let's take a look. Gonna be back here. They were 3 wide back there. These were a couple of passes that were going on. I think somebody got loose up there. Trying to figure it out. I want to give everybody... There's the 55. 15. Well, there was a big old wreck. That's what happened. Long look. It looks like the 54 was into the wall right there. The 94 was into the wall right there. So we're going to do that again. We're just going to click on the 94 and we're going to back it up just a moment. And we're going to see what happened right there. Does look like the 27 was there. The 54 was there. So the 27 down low, the 54 in front. 54 being Sean Conklin right there. So the 27's right there. I don't know if the 27 was just trying to come up. But the 94, oh, he was trying to come up, and the 90 and the 94 was right there, and that just pretty much gave the bulldozer award to the 94 or to the 27 after the 94 kind of turned into their 94 innocent bystander. That's what happened. I like to see what's going on. All right, these guys are on pit road. There's Cody Kinsey. He's currently in 11th place. So the top 25, top 29 have not seen pit road yet. I take that back. The top 24 have not seen pit road yet. Merrick Watchhorn, though, is in the lead. Looks like before with the caution, the 53 got the EOL, and then 94 was right there. causing an avoidable incident. The 27 was right there, and it looks like the 94 just jutted his nose right there. So I believe that's the reason for it. Lights are off on the pace car down on the backstretch. We're going to be having some fun right here. Whole lot of fun. Chris Roberge out there, can't race today. He had a birthday. Happy birthday, my friend out there. He's out there watching on Twitch. I appreciate you very much. The Fast Lane Racing guys. Cautions are so boring. Yes, they are. But I tell you what, when it comes down to it, 39 laps are already completed. The 2 and the 98 battling hard up front. There is the 60 of Rinker there to the outside. Lima's trying to put a pass on the 13 of Woolley. Woolley trying to get clear of the 25. 25 is going to use the high line right there and try to keep that running. There is Mario Miranda falling back. What's going on with Miranda right there as Rinker puts some moves on. As you see the fresher tires doing it justice. Merrick is still out front. Sean Conklin's moved his way up. Another big mover, 23 spots up. Biggest mover of the race right now. Joe Sanchez, the number 55. He is a Drinkin Bros Racing affiliate. There he is in that Sherwin-Williams paint scheme. Kicking butt, taking aims, and didn't have a great qualifying time. We're used to seeing him qualifying up front, but it didn't work out this time. He started there in the rear of the field. Right behind Cody Kinsey. Cody Kinsey right there in 11th. He started 12th, only up one position. Biggest mover in the top 5 is going to be the number 25. He is up 10 positions. Michael Woolley is right there. He has got a few drivers right behind him. TJ Bursk being one of them. Mason flipping right there too. Oh no. Oh, Woolley blinking just a little bit. Everybody's back in it. Everybody's going around Woolley. It's okay. Woolley's blinking just a little bit. It's all right. Cody Kinsey goes around. Up to P10. Woolley having just a little bit of internet issues, and all good. All good and all gravy. That's what happens. We'll see if Mr. Progar is available. I know that his chat was muted, but you're getting your vehicle fixed. That's what I have heard. Pulled you into the broadcast booth. You're here with me now. There goes the 55 to the inside of the 11, and this is the longest run we've had so far.
Yeah, I'm here, Jason. I appear my Discord muted.
Oh, it's all good. All gravy out there. Chris Progar, driver of that BRP man. Well, I know that you said you couldn't avoid the 18 whenever he was coming through, and you kind of got some terminal engine damage. Of course, you're sitting on pit road right now, trying to get a new engine swap.
Yeah, he got loose entering, pointed down. I tried to woe it up, get below him, and then he caught traction and just hit right in, I guess, the sweet spot.
Well, that sweet spot puts you on pit road for 43 minutes. That's usually the time for it. But we've got some lap traffic right here. Hard to pass when they're fighting for position. The 2 has the 60 of Rinker and the 98 of Miranda right there as well. Brian Dublé, double trouble, 00. He is there in front of the race leader trying to get around the 71. And does look like he's getting some success, maybe just a little bit of an incentive for the 00. And now, Miranda goes up. Miranda goes up. Miranda goes up. Ooh, man.
Looked like the 7 got into the left rear of the 36.
All right, there's Mario Miranda. He is down here. The 07 was right there. Oh, the 07 got into the 36, just like you said, and just tackled the 07 right there, just hanging off the catch fence. But Mario Miranda, I hope that his night isn't finished. As we're going to go back, he is on pit road at least, probably waiting for a tow. And man, oh man, oh man, the 07 into the 36. And get the, man, that's just a shame. Just a shame.
Yeah, I mean, needs to be some patience. And
well, we've got a few drivers a lap down now from 30th on, as now you see the pace car driving everybody around. do believe the 60 there is going to be part of that. And I believe the 07 would have gotten an EO well there. Getting into the... there was just a big checkup going on right there. I kind of want to watch that one more time. That was Cody Spare and Alexander Musarella. Let's go back and take a look. We're going to switch camera views real quick. We're going to do the most famous one. That's going to be the far chase view. Here's the 36 of Cody Spare. And I know that he was up here. He got into the wall a little bit, and he was doing what he can to keep off the wall, and the 36 got into the 07, which shoved the 98 down. It's hard to slow down on that curve when it's almost a blind curve, even with people in front of you. You can't really see unless you've got triple set up with the 200-degree turn. You can't really see what's going on there. Man, oh man, oh man.
It looks like Mario retired, and Alex as well.
Alrighty. Alexander Musarella is there. Does look like the night is over for Mario Miranda, but Mario Miranda does have a win, and he will get credit for a few things there. So the way that you address a penalty is the car involved. Bosley Games, yes sir, still going out, still going strong here. Absolutely fantastic. Not happy, says Miranda. Yeah, I bet he's not happy. I can see what happened there. When a driver gets into the wall, you're supposed to, keep an eye on that and kind of check up for it. And then if you get to the back corner panel of somebody and you turn somebody into somebody, then that makes you at fault. That is, it's rough. It's rough. It's Bristol. It really is. It is everything that it is. Its name. It's a coliseum. It really is just one of those tracks. It's so hard to master, and if you can, then it definitely becomes hard pressed. The 60 is going to be leading to the line though, and there's the 25 of Lima. Good to see him back out front as well. The restart's coming. The pace car is in pit road, and I tell you what, whoa. Little short shift. Somebody started in third gear. Big check up on the inside. Go back. We're going to see what's going on. See if I want to make sure that nothing happens here. I wonder if the 61 started in a different gear. There's Jason Guerrera, the number 40. Simtech Racing. Good to see him out there running. Mason flipping, falling off, and Cody Kinsey takes the position away from him. There goes the number 11. Tell me what you're thinking, Chris. There's a whole lot of action that's going. Now we just have to see what we're going to be doing as far as how long we can keep it green this time.
I mean, that would be nice. I think I heard them thinking about looking at the 60 on the restart. It did look like he went a little bit sooner. I don't know. Gonna have to have race control look at that, but yeah. Mason did definitely miss a shift or started in third, probably saving.
Well, but, I know that he's dropping like hotcakes right now. He has moved himself all the way down. He's restarted. He restarted there on the front row or in third. I'm sorry, and now Mason's all the way back to 18th. There's Daniel Helm, the 12. Team, don't hit me.
He might have some engine damage because I was feeling the same thing right before she let go on me too.
Yeah, quite possible. Hopefully he can get it to pit road and see what happens there. Daniel Helm, team, don't hit me. He is up there searching for a top 10. The number 49. I do dig that guy because he's actually on my team. I have a truck team and I like it. The only person we're missing right now from Team Don't Hit Me is Mr. Daryl Padgett. He is off having a bonsai class. I love that man. Absolutely amazing to see him get out here and race, and he's just not a fan of Bristol. So we're all good.
I get it. On a positive note, I've got 10 minutes, and then I'm going to slip my crazy hat back on and get back out there.
Run those laps. 65 laps completed of 200. As you see, Zach Rinker coming around, hitting that start-finish line. He is passing a few drivers. C.J. Anderson there to the inside. Just trying to be patient. Just trying to have a little bit of fun. Ellis Garrett's the first car one lap down on that Ford. There is the number 71. I believe those guys are running the same paint scheme. He and Zach Rinker. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong. No, he ends. It looked like Zach Rinker was running the same paint scheme for a little bit, but I think Trade and Paints went kablooey for me. Lap traffic is going to be the contention. Nathan Soren up to second. He's got a whole slew of traffic around him, though. Everybody wanting to get back up there and chase the leader. There's the 5. He's got the 26 of Bursk. He's got Zachary Lima right there behind him. Merrick Watchhorn, Sean Conklin, and Joe Sanchez, the biggest movers of the race. Sanchez up 33 positions.
I just had somebody disappear for a lap now.
Oh, man. Jake Elrod, I believe, was... TJ Bursk was in there. That would look might have been TJ Bursk. So TJ Bursk was right here.
Yeah, the 26.
He did. TJ Bursk disappeared, and then when he came back in, he was up on the wall, couldn't see. Some contacts and some net code. Man, oh man, oh man.
Well, this is then definitely interesting tonight.
To say the least, it's a bit different than what happened at the Cup race. But it's kind of exactly what I expect with the truck drivers. They're trying to get out there. They're trying to will themselves to the front. And, the trucks are just a little bit bigger and they're bulkier and they're a little bit harder to get around the track.
And honestly, as an entry series, this is what you expect. You expect a lot of beating and banging, a lot of guys driving in anger, and just trying to get, trying to be noticed. Hey, look at me. I want to get to the front.
Well, it does look like a bunch of guys are Roswell checking in from 2 states away from the rig. Get it, Zach, says Roswell Harlow, but he's on vacation doing some fun stuff. Rinker is coming on pit road. Looks like Merrick is going to be out there on those fresher tires. Some wave arounds coming around. And a Lucky Dog sponsor. Worse than always, we like to have it. Six Rings Racing is our Lucky Dog sponsor. Great to see everybody out there. Make sure you go and check all of our sponsors out. Manscaped, I'm advertising them. They're just great. If you haven't seen one of the commercials, just go to YouTube or go to manscaped.com and watch a few of their commercials. They're absolutely great.
Hey, Jason.
Yep.
I'm going to head back down to the car here.
Awesome. Well, good luck on the rest of your race. Hopefully you finish higher than anybody that is ahead of you right now.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Chris Progar right there. He's getting ready to get back on the track and try to run some things at number 70. That's that Ford. Here he is. He's gotten a new engine. He's gotten the damage repaired. I no doubt he's going to get out there and try to run that zombie machine, that Ford, all the way around the track for at least another 117 laps. The GME, which is the Green Mountain Enterprises, number 70, that was the driver that was just in here with me. So hopefully you can get it fired up and get it back out on pit road as the wave around is going to go around here in just a moment. The 32 looks like C.J. Anderson's going to get the free pass, a.k.a. Cody Anderson. DC Racing. Dig that guy. On the back of every one of his vehicles, he puts Suck It Up Buttercup. And he's just very, very, very cool. Very, very nice individual out there. So thank you to everybody for continuing to tune in. Appreciate all the views, the shares, and make sure those watch parties are coming around. There goes your free pass car. He's got to get back to the end of the longest line. Merrick Watchhorn has the biggest mover of the race right behind him. There's Joe Sanchez. He's probably the furthest anybody can move. Michael Newbrow is the next biggest mover. There he is, the number 56. He started 40th and is up to 10th. Everybody's got some bent-up spoilers, and you see it all going. Pace car is going to dive off, and we're going to go back to green flag racing here in just a moment. As soon as Fred the Flagman says, green, 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 there he goes. He's waving it. There's the 2 and the 55. Running all the way around the track. And, of course, the 26 got the EOL on that lap. There goes the 2. He has the 54 of Conklin right behind him, or right in front of him. There is Sean Conklin, the youngest driver. Unisim Racing, Carbon Sim Racing on there, but he's part of the team Unisim. There goes the number 54, about to be put a lap down by the race leader. He is trying to give him the room that he needs, but no doubt lap 78 is going to be where he gets passed, and that is where that happens. So a lap down is Sean Conklin. Merrick Watchhorn, there he is, still out front. Joe Sanchez running a good second place as you see what's going on there. Someone we haven't talked about yet, Steven Korosek, the number 24, Snap-on Chevy, currently running third. Cody Kinsey up in the top 5 as well. There's the number 11, Kinsey's Performance Team. Yeah, SETV all over the hood. Do enjoy that guy. Raise Energy, of course, one of his guys. He's a Drinkin Bros affiliate. DJ Thomas in the top 5, the number 15, running my favorite number, the number 15. Don't tell anybody. I'm not rooting for, I have no favorites, but I do love that number because that's the number that I run in pretty much everything that I do. Kevin Delia, after having a little bit of bad luck earlier, he's moved himself up 11 spots. There he is. He got caught up into a little bit. Jesse Priest started at the rear of the field as well. He is up to 7th position. He started 27th, and he is up 20 spots. There is Kevin Hayes, the number 51, Rowdy. Team Rowdy has 2 drivers right there. There is Hayes. There is Matt Roberts. They are working the top 10 very, very nicely. Zach Rinker in the top 10 as well. He went to pit road and got a little extra go-go juice. Brian Double Trouble Dublé. There he is, the number 11, or in 11th, the 00. Are you out there, Mrs. Dublé? Are you out there? You normally watch. Let's go, Kinsey. Emily found you on her own. Thanks this time. Absolutely. Lap 84 being completed under green flag conditions. We have 30, 40. We only have 3 or 4 cars off. So some of these guys are on pit road getting fixed. Some of the guys are out there completing laps. Speaking of guys completing laps, let's check in and see if we can get a little beat on the Proger and see where he is at, Mr. Progar. Where is the number 70? Where'd you go, my friend? Where did you go? Oh, still on pit road. I do believe he was trying to get some things taken care of. Merrick still out there. The number 87. Caution's going to come out. Big checkup. Woo! Split in the field. Good split from the leaders. Holy goodness gracious. Caution came out. Looks like Tony Kivet was involved in that one. Here is Tony Kivet there on the inside line. Oh, a little bit loose. Sent Tony Kivet there. Oh, collected 1, but everybody else split him. Kara, I kind of figured you were out there. He is doing absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Usually I try to make sure you guys chime in. Make sure that you're chatting it up out there. The more chats that we get, the better off we are. And, of course, the more... Oh, Tony Kivet looked like he reset back to pit road. He was trying to wait for everybody to go around. Merrick Watchhorn, still your race leader. Joe Sanchez is right there as well. Joe Sanchez has not been to pit road yet, so he is running second. Somebody beating and banging back there. I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. Once they get to the 20-lap precipice, they will be automatically disqualified through iRacing. So, or the 20 incident point rating. So that's where that's going to be. Some drivers went to pit road, and that includes the number 55 himself. Watchhorn, Kevin Ace, he's out front. There's Matt Roberts, Zach Rinker, and Kevin Delia. That's going to be your top 5. Sorry, yep, your top 5. DJ Thomas up there. There is the number 15. He's moved himself to 6th place. Jason Guerrera, the number 40. He is up there. Zachary Lima has worked himself back into the top 10. Daniel Helm, Team Don't Hit Me, number 49. He is doing a fantastic job inside the top 10. Brandon Banks, another Rowdy Motorsports, number 88. He is out there in that Chevrolet, rocking and rolling. trying to get all three of their drivers in the top, or all four of their drivers into the top 10. There's Nathan Soren, the number 5. Jason Hastings back there. Good to see him. Another Rowdy. Jason Hastings right there in the number 29. California driver. He is out there. We're driving the Waffle House scheme. Now I want some Waffle House. Ken MacArthur up 21 spots from where he started to 14th. Sean Conklin, likewise, there he is. Brian Dublé, double. He went to pit road. The 00 is there. And he's going to have Joe Sanchez right there behind him in 17th. Stephen Korosek is there. Cody Kenzie went to pit road. He is back there as well. Jesse Priest in the top 20. Michael Newbrow. Aaron Mack, good to see him out there. Chris Bates, the man. I really dig the scheme. Thank you to Douglas Carlson out there. He is our race controller, and he's doing a fantastic job. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, and we see the bigger stuff. Kayla, I tell you what, you've been busy this evening. Kara, let's answer Kara real quick. There is the number 1. Everybody's getting back in line. They're ready to go back to green flag racing here. Watchhorn's going to be out front. Here's a look at where they're at down the backstretch. Outside line is where the 2's going to restart. You've been busy this evening, but you're here watching. You are absolutely welcome for the shout-out. I do enjoy it. A wife/girlfriends of SIG Esports group for Facebook, I think, would be pretty fun. You know what? I will create the group after we're done here, and we will go right to it. And I'll make you an admin. You can start adding all the ladies out there. Or the gentlemen. There are some husbands of iRacing out there and SIG Esports. There are people out there that do enjoy it. But this will give you a chance to be a part of the community. I know some of the ladies, they do get tired of the racing because we have all gentlemen drivers here. I think we have a couple of female drivers, women drivers in the. I think we have one in the Wheeling series. I know that the Road series we had 1 or 2. I think there's a possibility that more are going to get involved. So I encourage that so very, very much. Women drivers are some of the best in the sport. I mean, look what's happened to the Truck Series right now. One of the best in the business. Green, green, green. I think the 51 laid back just a little bit right there. The 2 got a better run. I'm not sure if he could see to his right. But I tell you what, Zach Rinker is there. So Kevin Hayes, the Toyota, he's there to the inside. He's there to make a run. There goes the 2. Rinker's up there. Rinker's got a little fresher tires than the number 2. He pitted on lap 71. And caution's going to come out one more time. Hopefully. Oh, Conklin, Jarrett. Oh, goodness. Cody Anderson involved. Big one. That was a big one. Quite possibly. Oh, Stephen Korosek, Aaron Mack. Let's take a look. This is what happened. Cody Kenzie was making a pass right there. Cody Kenzie there. Oh, he got loose. Everybody diving down. Oh, everybody diving. Just hold your brakes. Hold your brakes. Everybody. Oh, man, only one driver. Everybody. And they kind of tinged each other a little bit there. But the 24 of Steve Korosek right there, he was doing his job. He was trying to hold the brakes. He was trying to keep it stopped. And almost everybody avoided that. Aaron Mack got kind of the bigger brunt right there. Holy goodness gracious. Does look like I'm going to have to be making a trip here to Illinois very, very shortly. As soon as I can get some of the time worked out for it. The 1 gets the wave around right there. Wave around, of course. The Lucky Dog. Brought to you by Six Rings Racing once again. Going to get a lot of promotional stuff right there. Michael Woolley had some issues when he was blinking in and out earlier, and that's what caused him there. His PC temperature went up to 240 degrees. That is absolutely cooking. So it is time to push the boundaries and try to get a lot of stuff accomplished. Those who know, I had the bad word for a little bit. I was sick for several weeks and had to get back into everything. So we're just getting back to business and with the regular business that I do, and which is, of course, photography and videography. Cinema. We do commercials. We do web design, graphic design, all the other stuff that we do on the outside of things. Oh, something happened to the 2. What happened with the 2 there? The 2 had to pull off right there. Not sure why or what happened. But maybe the race controller can give me some insight. Oh, he's back. Never mind. It was a little awkward, a little weird. Somebody pulled off to the side and had to come back up. I don't know what happened there, but something was going on. Alrighty. They're single file. They're going to come across the line right here. No doubt the 2's going to take the outside line. Lights are going to be off on the pace car. They're going to go double file once again. Let's take a look at the top 20 on the left-hand side of your screen. Washhorn's going to be out front. Rinker's going to restart with him right there to the inside. There is Roberts and Kevin Hayes, the number 51. The number 15 of DJ Thomas is going to be right there on the inside. Kevin Delia is going to be restart on the outside. There's the 88 of Brandon Banks. Somebody blew an engine. Just heard it. I just heard it. There's the 5 of Nathan Soren. Daniel Helm is up there. Guerrera there as well in the top 10. MacArthur Munier. There is Kinsey, Sanchez, Priest, Hastings, Lima, Newbrow, Conklin, and Korsek. A lot of drivers still left waiting for the green flag. The 2 went, and he is there. He got a good jump on the 60. And the 60 is going to make a better run right there. Looks like the 88 and the 5 trying to battle it out back there. There's Guerrera there as well. The 88 making moves. Brandon Banks on a tear. He's trying to get to the front. He's using that low line to do what he has to do. There's the 5 of Soren. He's going to make a high line move right there. 102. We are over halfway through the race. Lap 102 of 200. Green flag run has now started. Brandon Banks is going to have to slip up into some traffic to get on the outside of somebody here very shortly. The 5 of Soren on his way to try to pass Delia, and maybe might clear him right here. Does clear him, as now the 88 is going to make that move, that same move. Out front, Merrick Watchhorn, he's still doing a great job. The 60 of Zach Rinker right behind him. Matt Roberts, teammate Kevin Ace, Chevy and a Toyota, they're working hard. My man, team, don't hit me. Daniel Helm in the top 5, actually, or in the top 10. What? He just fell back one spot. Not a big deal. DJ Thomas, my favorite number, the 15. He is right there running clean lines. Looks like the 88 is going to have some fresher tires right there. He's trying to make some things work. Joe Sanchez, he's back on a move. He's up 31 spots. He just took a position away from the 88. He pitted last on lap 139. I'm sorry, on lap 89. So he's got the freshest tires in the field. Next freshest tires are going to be on Zach Lima back here. He pitted on lap 97, and he is really trying to make it work. The 25 right there behind the 89 of CJ Munier. Cody Kinsey trying to work himself back into the top 10. He's got Ken MacArthur right in front of him, the 97. These guys are working. Guerrera almost into the back bumper, but is going to go low. There goes the number 40. He is right there inside the top 10 now, as Daniel Helm is really trying to make that high line work. Does a great job of continuing to move that around. Change of camera view for you coming down to the front stretch. There's Fred the Flagman passing him by. There's the 40 of Guerrera there on the bottom of the line. High line is the preferred line, but no doubt they are still trying to make it work. Watchhorn still out front, has Rinker all over his rear bumper. The difference on tires is 18 laps between the two. Lap traffic right there, the 32 diving down low to stay out of the way of the race leaders. There goes the number 2 of Watchhorn, Virginia area driver, Zach Rinker right behind him. There they are, LOE affiliate, Lights Out Esports. If you don't know the name, you are missing out. Please remind you to get with me about your wedding. Absolutely. I want to say congratulations to you guys out there. Bosley out the Bosley Games, better than what you thought. You're doing a good job. Everybody's doing a good job. Nathan Soren out there in P6. He's been passed by this man right here who is trying to catch the race leaders. He is not far off. Here's going to be the distance gap right there. You see it running. There's Kevin Hayes in fourth place and Joe Sanchez tracking him down here. He is coming off the same turn, so he is definitely catching. Let's take a look at the battle box, and we're going to see exactly kind of what's going on here when it comes to what they have. That's the speed that he's running, but here's the battle box between he is trying to track down Hayes, and you see that relative on the right-hand side of your screen. Joe Sanchez, of course, up 33 spots from where he started. That's what you're seeing right there in the middle. And then the gap that is decreasing lap by lap. He is really tracking down as the 71 is still there. Lap 117 being completed. Green flag conditions. Hayes doesn't have very long before that rear bumper is going to be full of Joe Sanchez. Likewise, Matt Roberts in front of him, the number 28. Big special thank you to all of the guys over there. They've at Rowdy Motorsports with the Signature Esports teams. And big shout out to Rowdy Energy Drink out there. You don't have to be a fan of Signature Esports to like that stuff. It is absolutely wonderful. Of course, Manscaped Refining, the gentleman. Joe Sanchez is now there, and it does look like everybody's just trying to split the field as best as they can. Sanchez making good moves. He's making progress. You see him working it through. He is now there to the outside of the 51. The 51's just going to let him do what he needs to do. There goes the 28 of Matt Roberts right there. That's where Sanchez is. You see him working through the field right there. Let's go back. We're going to take a look and see kind of where everybody is. Your top 20 is all on the same lap. Jesse Priest, last car in the lead lap. He is in P21. And now the 55 has moved himself up into third position. He is tracking down the race leaders. You see the gap there between he and Rinker. Rinker is the very top of the board. He's looking at Chris Progar, who is back out on the track. Good to see him doing his thing. Yeah, buddy. Progar, the number 70. He is currently scored P39, but he has 75 laps to gain over somebody that is not finishing right now. Merrick Watchhorn still leading, still has Rinker right there, and they are catching a whole bunch of lap traffic. So now we're going to start seeing Priest and Conklin in the rear, in the front mirror of everybody. And like I always like to do, we're going to go side by side racing. And yeah, I'm going to take a vocal break, drink me some water, be right back with you. Here's a little bit from my sponsor. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. Zachary Lima is trying his darndest to get himself back into the field, trying to get it back into the top 10. He's up 3 spots from where he started. He started 14th, and now he's trying to track down Steve Korsak right there in front of him. Exciting racing so far. We had a bunch of cautions, but now it looks like we're going to have a big, long green flag run, and we're going to see how these race leaders do because the new race leader just happened. Joe Sanchez and Zach Rinker are now doing their business. Joe Sanchez there for the lead, has put 4 seconds between he and Zach Rinker. Merrick Watchhorn still out there. He has been passed. He led quite a bit. And Rinker got by him, and then Joe Sanchez went by him as well. Saw that happening as we were there for the vocal break. Do appreciate each of you turning in and having a great race out there. Let's see, proud team owner right now, Progar showcasing that GME resilience. I tell you what, there's often the drivers get out there, they don't fix their damage. I know some of them we've seen pit road about to get busy. The number 2 coming on pit road to get those 4 fresh and some Sunoco fuel. But quite often, whenever you're out there and you're racing, and you got 10 minutes, and you're like, man, I just don't want to sit here for 10 minutes. Or you have a long race like this for a league. A lot of people just quit. Why quit? Get out there, run your laps, get that thing fixed if you have to, and you've got your required repairs done. Then go back and get the optional done a little bit later. Run some laps, come back in. There's always cautions. There's always something that's going to influence it. Joe Sanchez out front, though, and he is out front by a wide margin. Zach Rinker is going to be the driver that's going to be closest to him, about 4 seconds off of him right there. I am going to go Sounds of iRacing for you, and yeah, I just love it. Bulldog, sports cars, and collectibles. Ooh, man, never mind. Well, I was going to do it, but we're going to take that back. When we go back to green flag conditions, we're going to go Bulldog, sports cars, and collectibles. Green flag restart. Bad news for anybody who went to pit road. Caution comes out, and my goodness. It's like Ken MacArthur was involved in that one right there. There's Ken MacArthur. They're kind of 3 wide right there. See what's going on. Oh, right there, the 24 was involved. It's like Ken MacArthur kind of went around right there, pushing the issue, I do believe. Let's take a look at that from the far chase view. He was right there behind Nathan Soren, so there's the 97. I don't know if the 20... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Those guys were doing a great job. Well, there goes Ken MacArthur. He went around just a little bit. Looks like a good old racing incident that he was right there to the inside. Looks like he was trying to crowd the line or at least clear something there. So that's what happens. Yeah. All right, Joe Sanchez. He's going to come out P4. Everybody on pit road. New race leader Zachary Lima. His last pit lap was lap 97. Steve Korosek is there out front as well, P2. His last pit lap was 89. So Joe Sanchez and Brandon Banks are on the freshest of tires. First car off the lead lap right now is going to be Merrick Watchhorn, who was up front. He was doing a green flag pit cycle right there, and has now fallen himself a lap down. Take that back 2 laps down, and in P21. So things do change up quite a bit whenever these things happen like that. So Merrick there in 21st position. Looks like he's coming back to pit road. I kind of wonder if he's going to get a little bit more of that damage fixed on his car. Ken MacArthur getting involved in there. Zach Lima there. Looks like I think the 2 is going to get some damage fixed. Let's see what happens here. Still a chance for him to get back in there. 57 laps to go when they come around this time. He does. He gets a little extra done to the vehicle. Lights are off on the pace car. Fred the flagman is high above the stand. And I'll tell you what, I think we're going to go back to green flag racing right here. 25 there. The 24 is there as well. So Lima and Korosek. Green, green, green. Back at it again. Up like a prom dress. The 55 is fast. He's got the 51 there. Oh, 51's going to go around. And ouch. Big wreck. Big wreck. Big wreck. Pile up. Parking lot. Whatever you want to call it. Look at it. Bottom left of your screen. Holy cow. Now I wish I could play It's a Parking Lot Party. Everybody coming back around. Cautions breed cautions. Back-to-back cautions right here. As, woo, that's a big one. All right. Let's go, and we're going to see. I mean, there's so many cars involved there. So many cars. So, where did it... It started with the 51, which was Kevin Hayes. He was right there. Here it is. A look at that. There's the 51. It was coming up, wasn't clear. And then, of course, just everybody turn. Oh, just, oh my goodness. Conklin misses. 32 gets out of the way. The 00's there. The 51 trying to get back to everything. Oh, man. There's Merrick Watchhorn back on pit road, it looked like. He was back on pit road. Looks like he is back once again. Ken MacArthur trying to get his engine fixed. Merrick on there getting a little bit of repairs done. Joe Sanchez out front. He's got a win already. He won our very first race. Lima has a win in the Truck Series as well. He run the Daytona Road Course. So your 2 Daytona winners are right there. Brandon Banks up in the top 3. Nathan Soren there as well. Brian Double Treble Dublé. There he is, Northwest driver running in 5th place. CJ Munier. There's Chris Bates. Sean Conklin and Michael Newbrow there on pit road. There is Zach Rinker. Oh, Rinker. He looks like he needs a chiropractor for his truck. Looks like he could plow snow with the rear end of it. Conklin's on pit road. Newbrow's on pit road. Roberts back out there again. Hayes out there. Cody Kinsey. He's going to have to take it to the rear of the field. Or he's a lap down at least. And so he's in 17th position. He's down 5 spots from where he started. I wonder if he's just kind of coming around to coast it in to get some things fixed. Thank you to everybody out there continuing to tune in each and every week. We appreciate you very, very much. Closest you've ever been wrecking without wrecking. Can understand that. So Cody Kinsey having to go to pit road. Looks like he was trying to make it in but had to tow. And so now his day might be done. Looks like there's Eric Schaefer on pit road right now. Joe Sanchez is your race leader, though. And top 12, they are ready. Wave Arounds and Lucky Dogs. Sanchez. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. Green flag run. We're going to go Sounds of iRacing through the gears. And I will take a vocal break. You're going to see it here in just a moment. Speaking of Drinkin Bros Racing, there's one of the drivers right there. You're right along with Michael Newbrow in the Drinkin Bros Racing number 56. Passing a Black Horse Auto Transport vehicle right there. Looked like he was just trying to do his dealia. I believe that was Mr. Delia that he was passing right there. Kevin Hastings, Jason Hastings out there as well. Joe Sanchez is the guy out front, and that is what you see. Closest person to him is going to be Brandon Banks, and he is right behind him. Cleanest truck on the track is the 55, though, as you see, not a drop of hurt all over that thing. The 55 has got some speed, that's for sure. 40 laps to go when they come around to the stripe right here. There's Nathan Soren. He has had some repairs done to his vehicle. They are trying to contend with getting another top 5. There is Brian, double trouble, double zero. He is in the mix with Zach Rinker all over the rear end of his vehicle. There they go around the turn. They've got lap traffic there. Progar is running, man. Look at him go. The number 70 caution is going to come out one more time. It's like Mr. Delia was there. It was the 53. I believe he was trying to make it to pit road. And when you slow down a lot, or when you stop on the track, caution is going to get called. So toe in for the 53, Mr. Delia. He was currently sitting in P16. See how far Mr. Progar has made it up. He was 39th. He is now 30th. Or 31st. So, Mr. Chris, doing a good job. Take a look at that bad boy. Let's look at the right front suspension. There it is. Zombie Inc. all over the side of it. Good to be a part of the gaming community. Zombie Inc. gaming community. Go check them out on Facebook, of course. I want to make sure I give them a shout out. Driving that Ford F-150. Signature Esports all over the top of it. Kind of dig it. Let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah. All right. Lots of vehicles on pit road right now getting repairs. Cody Kinsey, one of them. Kinsey's performance doing his job. Joe Sanchez out front. Zach Rinker, he worked himself into a good mix, but he is in on pit road, so he's in his pit cycle right now. Of course, Zach Rinker trying to contend and stay in the top. Joe Sanchez, Brandon Banks, Nathan Soren, Brian Dublé, the double trouble, double zero, Chris Bates, Sean Conklin, Michael Newbrow, then Zach Rinker, Kevin Ace, Matt Roberts. That's going to be your top 10 as things are starting to progress forward. And we're getting close to the end. When we go back to Green Flag Racing, we're going to have something like 34, 35 laps to go. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's check the Facebook feed. 5 more minutes, and you're coming back in the Coliseum. That says Mason flipping out there. Appreciate you very much. Always an enjoyable broadcast. Keep them coming every single week. 5 nights a week. A doubleheader on Friday. Road course racing coming soon. Xfinity Series in Season 2. We're just going to be doing a whole bunch. Tough racing, trying to work your way back up to get some laps back, says Brad Young. I hope. Oh, Brad. Let's check and see what I remember what happened to you earlier. So let's go back and we take a look. I like you guys chiming in here. I do dig it. Where are you at, Mr. Young? There you are. I believe that you might be sitting on pit road right now. And if you were coming out, there you are. There's the 105, trying to get some of those laps back. Currently sitting P27. He got those repairs done. That's what it's all about. Because had he not, he'd finished all the way there in the very, very back. And good to see him out there still trying to complete his laps and get some of those things fixed. Rob MacArthur, you're amazing. Kayla, you're absolutely amazing. You guys are incredible. Thank you all so very much for what you do. Mason flipping on, besides driving in here, he also writes articles on signatureesports.com. So make sure you go out there, hit the blog section, the news section. You're going to read some articles by him. Read some of the top NASCAR news out there as well. And you're going to see a whole bunch of fun. Soren right there on the rear bumper of the 88, waiting for the green flag to wave. Green, green, green. There goes Fred. And Joe Sanchez out front. He is going to get a good restart right there. The 88 of Brandon Banks is going to apply the pressure. Soren's right there, right behind him. Freshest tires on the track is going to be all the way down to CJ Munier and Zachary Lima. 163 is when they pitted. 165 for Matt Roberts and Zach Rinker. So those guys have been on pit road recently. But the 55, all that he has to do is just run clean lines and get out front and try to put the distance between the two of them, hoping that they won't have to go back to pit road one more time before we end this. Lap 169 being completed. Green flag conditions. There goes the number 55 out front. There are 12 cars on the lead lap. Last one being Zach Rinker right there. I believe he has got a little damage, but he's not doing a bad job. Matt Roberts applying the pressure. The 105. There goes Brad Young. He is up there running his heart's content. So is Mr. Progar. Progar has moved into the top 30 of the 41 drivers that are in the field. So Progar using the inside lane. Lap traffic is there. Zach Rinker, there he is. DJ Thomas, he is right there. The number 15, WME running 13th. Hats off to you, my friend. Jason Hastings, there's the number 29. He is up into the wall just a little bit, trying to save that truck as much as possible. Jesse Priest there on the bottom. He is up to 14th. Currently just a lap or two down. Just a lap down. So yeah, those guys are hoping to be in contention. Jason Hastings right there, the number 29, doing a great job. And always fun to watch him ride. There's the 28. He comes around, has a look at what's going on there. So that number 28 is in 11th. Joe Sanchez out front. Brandon Banks chasing. We've got 26 laps to go when they come to the stripe. Oh, a lot of fun. I'm digging it. Get some Banksy. I can. It's a pit party in the chat. Can understand. 26 laps to go. Brandon Banks closing the distance between he and the number 55. Fastest lap on the track is going to be Zachary Lima, I believe. Let's take a look. Actually, let's go through the scroll. Take that back. Fastest lap on the track is going to be by your race leader, 14.84 seconds around this track, which is super, super fast. Cold temperatures make it work better. Caution comes out. I heard it. Please don't tell me it was Mr. Dublé, because it sounds like he was involved in something there. There he is. Oh, he was coming up. Oh, the one got into him. Oh, no. Let's take a look from our favorite point of view. Far chase mode as they're coming around the corner right there. Uh-oh. Hey now. Hey now. Far chase mode. Here is the 00 right there. Oh, he was coming up. I don't know if he got a little bit loose and he got a little bit loose right there, it looked like. Got into the number 1. And now we're going to get back at it. All right, Joe Sanchez out front. Let's see what happens. Any takers on pit road. Roswell Harlow still proud of Mr. Progar. GME resilience, that's what you got to have. All right, Mr. Joe, is he going to come to pit road? Does look like Thomas is going to get the wave around right there. And, of course, that is always brought to you by Six Rings Racing. Bulldog Sports Cars and Collectibles, thank you very much out there. You can find Bulldog Sports Cars Collectibles as well on, not only on Facebook, you'll give their page a like and share, but also you can find them on eBay, and you can find them on Amazon. Collectibles of all kinds, whether it's coins, baseball cards, whether you got some memorabilia that you want to have looked at. Get a hold of those guys over there. Talk to them, see what kind of wares they have to purchase. I mean, we're talking some good stuff. I know that he was advertising some coins. That's Austin Harger right there. He was advertising some coins and was doing a great job. Top 10 truck all night. Drinkin Bros number 11 destroyed. Good racing. Wrong place at the wrong time, says Cody Kinsey. But I tell you what, man, you are the bomb. Guys, I hope your watch parties are still going. We've had quite a few cautions, but I will tell you this. It's still, when the racing's been good, when it's been green flag, it's been good. When the wrecks have happened, at least they've been good wrecks. I do want to do the last thing. I have to, I don't know, we're still 20 laps to go, but I want to give out my helicopter award of the night, and that happened pretty early on. I do believe boy, it was a good one. It was a good one. Well, Mr. Dublé is just off right here. So he is doing very good. He's still up in the top 15. He's currently 13th right now. So he's just gonna get he's getting the 53, blew the engine, cut out a caution. Yeah, that's what happened with that first one. Good things are happening. And I believe the 00 is gonna get the EOL there. So somebody's getting an EOL. But all good things, all good things. He's still up there, so he's still good for a good run. This is still a long race, even with 18 laps to go. It's still going to be anybody's ball game. Joe Sanchez is going to be out front. I was going to go into it. I will give the helicopter award at the end of the race, just so that way we can get back to green flag racing, unless another helicopter happens. And and those who don't know what the helicopter is, that is when a car does more turns than his tires do at the moment of impact. 55 outside, 88 inside. Soren Lima, green, green, green. We are going again. Good push. The 5 giving a little assistance to the 55. The 88 there to the inside. 5 trying to not be as loose as he looks. Caution's going to come out once again. I kind of assumed that we might have a second caution, back-to-back cautions when we're trying to get things going. And, man, oh, man, 55 is going to lead some more laps under caution. Joe Sanchez doing a great job himself. Looks like Conklin was involved there. Here is, the 3 blew his engine. Nowhere to go. Oh, everybody was slow off there. So the 3 blew his engine. Conklin goes around. And because I like this kid, I really do. I know there are probably some better examples. Let's just do it. Let's just do it for Mr. Conklin. Mr. Conklin, congratulations. Helicopter award of the season. I think he's gotten a couple of them. I know he got one yesterday. I enjoy what I do, and I do what I enjoy. Pace car that went through the wall. You know, sometimes the pace car yesterday we were broadcasting the Wheel and Modifieds, and the caution was delayed so that way one of the cars could restart or something like that. It was somebody had to either catch up, but the caution was delayed yesterday, and the pace car hopped the wall, and I mean hopped the wall. Ken MacArthur, I believe, was in the cup race, or it was either in a cup race or cup practice. The pace car is an invisible car, or it's a car that you can pretty much drive through. Well, here lately, the pace car somehow has had miraculous moldability, and when he comes up to catch up to some people and he drives through you, he will wreck you. Yeah, it's happened. I've seen it happen. It was crazy. The pace car, yeah, that's exactly right. Kara knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Those look like Brian Dublé up to 13th. Chris Bates on pit road, still 11th. Conklin coming off pit road now. Mr. Double Trouble, he is right there. Caution still out. Lap 13. They are waiting for the end of the longest line. Zach Rinker coming around. I believe he was your lucky dog. Currently sitting in P10. Bates and Conklin. Conklin still on pit road. Looks like he is coming out of pit road now. Mr. Double Trouble, Brian Dublé, still 13th position. Where is Mr. Daniel Helm? My friend, you are on pit road. Looks like you're going to finish 29th. Mr. Progar, where are you? You were doing some good things out there. All right, back to live conditions. We're going to run through the gears once again. Conklin has a great potential. The race itself, you remember that? Yes. Conklin has great potential. I'm very, very happy to see that young man racing here in iRacing. He's got a win in the Cup Series, and if it weren't for just one thing, he would have been in the playoffs. But I imagine next season he's going to be there. Speaking of playoffs, Mario Miranda got a win and has advanced himself to the playoffs. He wanted to try to make it a two-for situation as the 55 and the 88 get a good restart right there. The 55 using a high line. The 88 gets a little bit, I don't wonder if he got a little bit loose right there. Soren right there to the outside of the 88. Lima's going to pass him. So Lima, I believe Lima's on the fresher of the tires. Let's go up, take a look at the relative right here. Lima on lap 163, pitted on lap 163. He's on 23 lap fresher tires than the 55 of Joe Sanchez, but he got loose right there. He's going to continue to try to burn those tires up. 9 laps to go right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. All that Joe Sanchez has to do is pray and hope that nobody gets into the wall too hard and goes around. Jason Hastings up in the top 10 now. Zach Rinker's moved up to 9th. Newbrow, he's looking for a top 5. He's trying to catch Matt Roberts, who is right in front of him. There's the 51 of Kevin Hayes right behind him. Nathan Soren, there he is trying to keep that top 5, but Matt Roberts is right there, trying to beat and bang off the wall. He's got lap traffic in front of him. The 72 is doing a great job. Mr. Jack Webb, he is up there in the top 20 as well. Where are you, Progar? You're in 29th. Still trying to complete more and more laps. Joe Sanchez, Zach Lima, they are trying to battle for the win with 5 laps to go. Well, about to be 5 laps to go when they come around to the start-finish line. Great race so far. Good to see everybody continuing to run. 5 laps to go from Bristol Motor Speedway and the Rowdy Energy Bristol 100, which has technically been 200 laps, but 100 miles is what we've been running. They are off. Lima trying to track down Joe Sanchez. You know, it looks like with the speed he's trying to carry, there might be a bump and run. That perfect Chevy that the 55 has right now just might be having a little dent in the back bumper. We're going to see 3 laps to go. There are lapped cars all the way around. You're seeing a low line run from the 55. The 71 is trying to be there. The 32 of C.J. Anderson trying to be a factor, or it might be a factor as they come around. You're going to see him right here. What's going to happen? High line run. 32 is going to be right there. He's going to stick to the bottom. 2 laps to go, coming around to the backstretch. 55 and the 25. 25's all over the back bumper. They are into turn 3, exit of turn 4. Does he have enough? White flag's going to wave. Brought to you by Effort. Let's have a beer. Go to facebook.com/FILHAB. Last week, Pocono, you saw the 55 get a rear bumper, but he's not going to do it. Joe Sanchez, second win of the season, and is going to be your new points leader. The 55 of Joe Sanchez wins at Bristol. Congratulations. Good run by Lima on 23 lap fresher tires, and he was there. He just needed a couple of more laps. And my goodness, what a great run. Lima and Banks comes home 3rd. Matt Roberts in 4th. Kevin Hayes, the number 51, another rowdy guy. He's up there in 5th. Nathan Soren, there goes the 6th place finisher. Michael Newbrow, top 10 for him. DJ Thomas, Jason Hastings, and Zach Rinker. Looks like Zach Rinker was the first car not on the cycle. Congratulations to the number 55. think they're trying to put a little bump on the 25. They got to be careful though, because the incident points. If they get any more incident points, it will disqualify them, and you don't want that to happen. Even after the fact, it will do it. There is the 55 out there to burn it out, burn it down. Sherwin-Williams all over the board. Joe Sanchez, the winner right here now, finally putting scuffs all over it, or trying to at least. Not only the race winner, but the biggest mover of the race. You were up 37 positions to take the win with one of the cleanest trucks out there. Tell me how you did it, and let me make sure that you are not muted. There you are. Joe Sanchez is in the booth with me, the number 55.
Yeah. Starting in the back was not fun. Getting through there really carefully. My goal was to get to the lead with a 0x, and I think I was able to hold 0x the whole race. But it was fun out there. Zach gave me a run there at the end, but with his fresher tires. But I knew I had to keep that top lane there, to keep that momentum off the corner. But fun race. Was so close on Thursday with the Cup race that I'm finally happy to get the win here at Bristol.
Well, a race not only for the win, it's kind of redemption from you were racing for a top 5 just a couple of weeks ago, and now you've gotten your second win of the season right here from Bristol. Great race to work your way through the minefield. That there were a lot of cautions, but at the end of the day, it was how you preserved yourself. Talk me through the last couple of laps when it came to. Talk me through the last. It was our last green flag run was roughly about 13 laps right there. So tell me what you were thinking coming to the run. You knew that Lima was going to be there in 5th, and he had a little bit of traffic to help. You had lap traffic, and then you had your ability to drive Bristol, of course. Talk us through not just what the run that he had, but what you were thinking whenever you're trying to approach the start finish line for that last restart.
Well, and like I said, I knew Lima had about 15-20 lap fresher tires than me, so he was going to get a bigger bite off the corner. So I was trying to anticipate what his line was going to be exiting, so I can take that line away from him. But for lap traffic, I was mainly just trying to set them up at least a straightaway ahead, knowing where they were going to, anticipate their line. Thankfully, I will say thankfully to a lot of the guys I was passing, they gave me a lot of room, didn't really fight it hard, and was, able to easily get past them. But basically just setting up the corner, a straightaway ahead of time, so I know I wouldn't have to check up.
Were you worried about a caution coming out once again?
No. I kind of wanted, the last 40 or 50 laps to go green because I knew I could hold off that field there. But I knew I was really good on restarts, especially with that top line, getting that run off of 2, pinching the inside line down that I knew I was able to clear him by turn 3. So, if another caution came out, it wouldn't have been ideal, but I knew my strategy there would hold off.
Well, I tell you what, it was a fantastic race, and congratulations to getting that first place finish and driving all the way from the back to the front to get it.
Thanks. Thanks for putting this on again, guys.
Absolutely. Anybody else you want to give a thanks to? I know that you've got a big, giant sponsor all over the front of that thing.
Yeah, Sherwin-Williams, my employer. I'll thank them. They pay the bills for me.
which pays the iRacing bill.
Exactly. So without them, I wouldn't be doing this right now.
Right on. Sherwin-Williams is a great company. Go out there to your local Sherwin-Williams. Tell him that Joe Sanchez sent you in. Maybe he'll get a bonus. All right, my man. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team and another win here in the Truck Series.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That is Joe Sanchez, your race winner. He is he's going to be the guy that everybody's going to have to chase for the rest of the season, and that no doubt will put him into the contention for the rest of the points series. Up next in the channel, we got to talk to our P2 guy. Where is Mr. Lima? We did see him drive around. He had some fresh tires. He was doing a great job. Let's see if Lima is there. Because we truly enjoy doing it. Zachary Lima, the number 25, buddy. You had you were all over it, trying to get into the rear bumper of Joe Sanchez. I thought you were going to at least get to the bumper and get a bump and run, but a P2 finish nonetheless. And tell us what was going through your mind through that last restart.
That last restart, man, I was getting really, I got real nervous. You know, my heart was pumping, man. And I noticed towards the lap before the last caution that I was catching the lead pack. So I knew just to kind of save my tires on the high line and hopefully I could run down Joe. And, you know, I got pretty close to him, but, you know, it's tough to pass here. I did as best as I could, trying to be clean, and it was a good, fun race.
Well, you did a great job taking that 25 Toyota Tundra all the way from P13 or P14 up to P2. So congratulations on that. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to real quick?
Just want to give a shout out to my whole team at WME, you know, DJ Thomas, Stephen Korosek, Zach Camella. You know, they helped us a lot this week for practicing at Bristol.
Well, fantastic race. Congratulations, P2 for Mr. Lima. No doubt it's going to give you a little boost in the points system there, too. Congratulations once again, my friend. We'll talk to you just a little bit later. Thanks,
Jason, man. Talk to you later.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is Mr. Zach Lima, the number 25, comes home P2. And what a race. It was an absolute fantastic race. I've got one more person that I want to chat with before we get into the grander scheme of things, and that's going to be the P3 individual of Mr. Brandon Banks. And hopefully, I know that sometimes I just grab them and I drag them up into the channel, but every once in a while I have to do that because I want to make sure that I talk to at least a top three. Brandon Banks, the number 88, Rowdy Motorsports. You drove it like you stole it, and you did a great job trying to hold your own up there in the top five. You had something for Joe there for a little while, but tell us what happened there towards the end.
Yeah, I don't know. This just those restarts. It was. I think if we could have gone green, I think I could have had something for him. Just having to keep stopping and starting. I got a good run on him that last restart on the low side, and it just got a little bit away from me, and I had to back out and lost that spot to Lima. But we knew Lima was coming with those tires, and we were just trying to get a gap there. I wish we could have stayed green there. We had a big, huge gap between them for a little bit, and I think I might have had something for him, but he was strong. Both those guys were really good tonight.
Well, you know what? You were just as equal as well. You had teammate Matt Roberts right behind you as well. You guys were working. Yeah. You were working the top 10 like it was all yours. You had, I think, what did you have, like 4 drivers and an affiliate up there? All of you, of you running the top 10 there for a little while. But congratulations, P3 finish for you. Make sure you give all the shout outs and thank you, and to all of your crew for the sponsor for the Rowdy Energy Bristol 100 today.
Yeah, man, shout out to my family and to my wife for, like I said, putting up for me. Spending all this time practicing, and my teammates, man, we eat out there every day and just practice, and it pays off at the end of the day.
Well, you can tell your wife we're going to go ahead and start a Facebook group for the Signature Esport Wives. Okay, that was something that we were just trying to decide here a little bit ago. Anyhow, congratulations, my friend. Thank you very much for what you guys do over there with Rowdy, the Rowdy Motorsports team, and we're going to see you again here in just a few days with next week's race.
Yes, sir.
No problem. That is the man, the number 88, driving a Chevy out there. Kicking butt, taking names, Mr. Brandon Banks. Well, guys, it has been absolutely fun, absolutely interesting. And we did have a lot of cautions, but at the end of the day, it was a lot of fun for me. And I do hope that everybody out there enjoyed the race as well. I enjoy having the conversations with you. Congratulations to Joe Sanchez for the win. Let's go over your race results. Of course, that brought to you by F It Let's Have a Beer, Facebook.com/FILHAB or Philab. You see it at the top right hand of your screen. That's what you need to put in. That's what you need to do. Go give them a like and share. One of the biggest platforms out there, 3.8 million followers and growing. I hope to be able to add to it by doing what we do over here. Also, go to signatureesports.com. You can buy it an F It Let's Have a Beer t-shirt on there. Of course, it does have the obscenity, but, not recommended for anybody under the age of 18. However, do what you got to do. You wouldn't be able to wear it to school. Let's just put it that way. Joe Sanchez, Zachary Lima, Brandon Banks, Matt Robertson, Kevin Hayes. That's going to be your top 5. Nathan Soren with a P6 finish. DJ Thomas, Jason Hastings, Michael Newbrow, and Zach Rinker. That's going to be your top 10 as things move forward. Sean Conklin, P11 for him. And then we've got Cody Anderson. He finishes 15th. Ellis Garrett, Cody Spare. There goes CJ Munier. This is kind of how things go. Let's move things up. I do believe Brian Dublé, P13. That's where that's where we last saw him at, and that's where he finished. So congratulations to him there. Top 20 for Brad Young, Aaron Mack, Ken MacArthur. He comes home 22nd. Cody Kenzie, Mr. Yaya himself. There is 24th finish for him. Jason Guerrera there in 26th. Daniel Helm, Team Don't Hit Me, comes home in a 28th position. He was running up there quite nicely for a little while. And did a great job. Appreciate that man right there for driving for my team. I just love it. Absolutely fantastic individual. Let's move on down. We've got Progar. We saw him. We talked to him earlier. He finished 79 laps down, but he would have finished a lot worse. So he comes home P29 and does a fantastic job by doing so. Andrew Kolb, he's going to finish 30th. Let's go down to Scott Huey Jr. in 33rd. Dusty Applin finishes 35th. Mr. Michael Woolley all the way down through to the bottom. That is all the way down. Mario Miranda out early at 50 laps in there, was doing a great job, and then just an absolute, just an incident that you couldn't avoid. Aiden Hill out there in 41st. Derek Schilling. And you see myself, I am your commentator. I will not be scored in the race because I'm 200 laps down. I got some catching up to do. Anyhow, anyway, in all of the form, I appreciate each and every one of you for doing what you do out there, continuing to be a part of the Signature Esports program. Game review for World of Warships coming up. World of Warcraft stream coming up on Tuesday. Tomorrow night, join us for Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series. We're going dirt racing once again. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to be a part of any of the Signature Esports platforms, make sure that you go to Facebook, give us a message. Also, you can get a hold of us on our website, signatureesports.com. And if you just want to chat with me, by all means, send me a friend request. I don't mind it. We are very close to our 1,000th follower on Facebook. Once we get to that, we're going to have that giveaway. Once we get to 5,000 followers, we're giving away a sim rig setup. Once we get to 10,000 followers, I'm going to give away a year subscription and a Fanatec steering wheel. That's what we're going to be doing with that. Just kind of little announcements. It's kind of hidden at the end. You kind of got to stick around to know what we're doing. Appreciate you, each and every one of you. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow night for Dirt Street Stock Series. That's going to be roughly about 8 o'clock. We're going to make sure the timeline's ready to go. Have a great night, and we will see you again tomorrow.